Daniel, would you mind to say hi to our audience, please?
Hi everybody, how are you?
Daniel, give me about introduction about your shop and your experience in coffee industry, please.
Well, this is my shop here, Double Tap. It's been open for almost 2 years now. I've worked in coffee since I was 18, so like almost 20 years. I previously owned a coffee shop, worked in a roastery, and worked in lots of different cafes and restaurants. Working in hospitality is challenging, but also very enjoyable. So coffee is something that I feel like you can never master. And working with people and serving people, there's always something to learn and always to grow. And yeah, it's been a great experience so far, I think.
How did you build up your relationship with your staff?
Well, we've all worked with each other previously, so we already had that relationship.
Yeah.
So it's nice working with people that share an enthusiasm and enjoyment for coffee. So just kind of trusting your staff, learning from your staff, because they learn a lot and you can learn a lot from them. Yeah, and just working together as a team.
Cool.
Yeah.
What do you think the service attitude should be as an industrial person?
Like attitude?
Yeah.
Just genuinely be nice to people. Take an interest, try to learn from your customers, and be open to feedback. I think that's always very important.
You know, this thing I realized, because the price you've been offering is not that expensive, I should say it's really affordable.
Yeah.
And how could you balance your cost and your, the profits? Because I know this, I've had your sandwiches for many times. I love your sandwiches. I can tell that all the stuff you're using are really high quality.
High quality, but you kind of rely on your turnover. So you want people like an everyday customer. If you price yourself so people can only come once a week, it's hard to be sustainable.
Of course.
So you can bake your own sweets to kind of subsidise other stuff. Yeah, or I'm lucky because I have my wife working here as well, which helps.
Yeah, right.
But just kind of, you want people to come every day.
As a cafe owner, what do you think the most important character or the personality they should have?
Resilience.
Right.
I think that's very important. Yeah, you have to be resilient.
Sure.
And courageous. And kind of turn up to work every day and just kind of think positively. And just know that everything's going to work itself out. Yeah.
Makes sense. So. All right, so the next question is going to be, how do you look on the supply chain of the specialty coffee in general? Like what I mean is, do you think the price of the coffee in specialty grade needs to be transparent?
I think there's a lot of people that are responsible for transparency. So the farmers should be paid for what they put in and what their product is worth, you know. So, and it's hard because there's people that are bringing their product in. Those people need to be sustainable as well. There's people that buy off an exporter and they need to roast and sell a product retail to be sustainable. So I think definitely the farmers do the hard work. And I think the more transparent it is, the more customers realise, well, I have to pay this much because it costs that much. So it's very important that it's transparent. So I think that's the only way the industry is going to grow. Farmers get paid what their coffee is worth. Customers pay what the coffee is worth. But also it has to be kind of roasted and prepared properly. So it represents the farmer fairly. So then he might have like a fantastic product that's not handled very well, that doesn't represent him very fairly either. So, you know, we're lucky. It's like a community cafe here.
Yeah.
So there's lots of people that come every day of the week. So it's really lovely, it's very nice, and there's a lot of people that stumble upon it, and there's some people that come out of their way to have a coffee here. So we try to treat everyone just really nice.
Do you think Australian coffee industry has kind of developed the market?
Has it developed? I think it's a very good industry. I think there's room to grow. I think it's still young, like it's a young industry as well. Especially coffee, it has been around for a while.
Yeah.
But not for as long as other countries have been around for. You know,
I thought Australia has been leading the specialty coffee in the world.
It's leading it, but it's young. You know, there's countries overseas where coffee, it's a way of life, and people have been doing it the same way for a very long time. So we've been drinking coffee, we're just drinking it better than other people. Not as long as them, but over the last 5 to 10 years, the coffee available is really delicious. We have a lot of great products, a lot of new machinery and equipment. So it's very good. Specialty coffee is very good. Other countries have been drinking coffee for a very long time. We just drink nicer coffee than they do.
How do you reckon how tough it will be like to educating the markets or the consumers about specialty coffee? Do you find it's tough?
It can be hard, but coffee is a ritual. So people like to drink coffee the way they like to drink coffee.
It's their habits, right?
It's a habit. So it's food's different, coffee's different, wine is different. So coffee is something people do to socialise. Some people like to come out for coffee to be around other people because they're lonely. Some people like to drink coffee because it's something they're genuinely enthusiastic about. So they want to learn as much as they can and engage in customer service. Some people just want to be left alone when they come for a coffee.
Yeah, right.
So coffee is a lot of different things to different people. There's always going to be work for baristas.
Sure.
Because people come in for a social interaction.
So do you think that's a key skills that baristas should have?
I think they should know their product, they should know their customer. So it's kind of, you want to engage as many people as possible, you know, and you want to keep them happy.
Yeah. Back to a roaster perspectives.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy the most while roasting?
I find roasting very therapeutic. So it's because there's so many different possibilities.
Do you think a cafe or a brand should have its own culture? A brand culture?
Yeah, I think people like to identify with a brand. You know, so when people drink a coffee, they like to look at the bag, where it's from, the tasting notes. Like there's an identity associated with drinking something.
Yeah.
Not for everybody, for some people.
Yeah.
A brand represents what your philosophy is, I guess, on your product. You know?
Do you have your own philosophy?
Oh, no, I just like to keep it simple. You know, keep it simple.
That's attitude.
And,
that's
and
attitude.
just like real and just simple. I think that's the best way to do it. For me, it works for me. Don't complicate your product, keep it simple.
No, I think your mind, I'm not saying like your age, or I'm not identifying, but you will see a later or last generation Australian, they want more like things more simply. Yeah. While the youth in this generation, they want more prefer interesting, fancy, or more exciting stuff.
Yeah, well, it's hard because a lot of people have a very short attention span now. Because there's so much available to them. There's a saturation of products available. So you can go anywhere. Like you can walk around here and visit like 30 different shops. Or you know, you can try 25 different coffees. It never used to be like that. You know, you have one type of Colombia, one type of Brazil, one type of Ethiopia. Yeah. You know, so I think the youth of today kind of take for granted sometimes what is available to them, especially entering the specialty coffee market. Yeah. You have different grinders, you have different singles, different brewing methods, lots of different coffee available.
Or last questions will be, do you have some recommendations for freshmen who's waiting to get into this industry?
Just be open-minded, learn as much as possible, work in lots of different places, meet lots of different people, but just enjoy the journey, enjoy life.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.